Yo, what is good, my anime faithful? What is good, yo? Guys, the audio this week, absolutely hype. Not only did they actually throw in some very good, I was gonna say commentary, wow. Even though they did throw in some really good comedy, I think that there's a lot to be said about this overall relationship between the two, and I was always wondering why he kept like rubbing his head onto people and stuff like that. And I think the main reason why is because of the guy who actually gave him his prosthetics. I think that was the person who actually maybe gave him the idea of uh, physical touch being so prominent and actually something that he enjoys to do, seeing how the one time he has done, like physical connection with somebody, it's usually with people that are either his enemies or the people that truly want to care about him. And this week he starts off just by doing it to people he's meeting for the first time, and it's something to behold to know that this is the same kid that had no limbs at all and was pretty much just abandoned, and he's still trying to be uh, you know with the humans. He's not trying to like end them. I mean, we saw the shark guy after he lost everything. He literally just wanted to kill humans. He didn't even understand why a human would fight for his own limbs back. So that's how crazy some of these people have it in this world. And to think that um, he's actually making like amends with just on this journey and stuff. He's already accepted it at this point, and to think that they haven't even come probably close to the craziest thing they gotta do. I'm just afraid this show's gonna pull a very messed up twist and, maybe kill off this character or something along those lines. That would definitely mess me up. But overall, if they do that, I guess I could see it being done in a right way, because as I was saying before, every time he gets a new limb back, it's something that was taking away from his fighting technique. It takes away from, uh, his overall skill that he has been building up time and time again. Because imagine the difference of having no feeling in your arms and no feelings in your leg to now getting cut, sliced, diced, kicked, punched, and all this stuff in these parts of your leg, and now you know what it really feels like to have bones and, veins and all that stuff. So now you aren't only just uh, experiencing the battle completely different, you also have to protect yourself more than you already have been protecting yourself. So it's a really interesting overall plot that I think they're throwing in there, and I really like it. It's just that that's the worst feeling I have in my gut, that because and the other thing is his only two weapons, it's like he's been disarmed times two, because he doesn't even have his leg blades anymore. It's literally only his arms now. Both of his legs are healed seemingly. So he's what is that? He's naked out there, but no, he's just doesn't have many things to utilize anymore. He's got to be really honest with his two front arms, which seem to be enough at this point, by all the fights we've seen and whatnot. But still, bro, I just would like to see this character not really get bodied. I would love to see this character, or at least know this character is gonna grow to be old and maybe be with, Dororo, and just live a decent life for as long as he can after all the stuff he's fighting for. Um, I really thought this girl might have been a part of the crew, but I'm really glad she isn't, because I'm guessing having another person to protect would have just upped the ante of how our main guy might have passed away, man. Like, there's no way if he heard any of them in trouble, he's just gonna be like, well, nah, I'm not gonna go and risk my life for them. That's not his character. So hopefully, by seeing this episode and knowing that we're getting to the end stretch of it, we definitely don't have some really dumb way of him like passing away or something like that. Hopefully, if they are going to do our character dirty and actually allow him to die, that's actually really smart. Um, we hopefully get a decent outing for him. So we'll see how this all plays out. But overall, the main thing that happened in this week's episode was the fact that we learn whoever like might have messed with this place on accident, like the temple or something, let let this guy who's pretty much been watching over them and stuff like that, it let him out from his like containment or something, and because of that, everybody was just saying the opposite of what they felt. So it was funny to hear the mom come in and put on the wedding dress on her daughter, and she's like, "Oh, you're such an ugly little thing. This wedding dress is wasted on you." Oh my god, that was so messed up. Uh, but yeah, everything Dororo and Haneki was saying the whole time pretty much was, they were saying the opposite of it. Like, Dororo looks happy, he looks sad, is pretty much what he was trying to say the whole episode. So, I don't know. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was a good change of pace for these characters, not to mention there's not a lot of this type of stuff within these within their shows, so I could definitely see why they wanted to liven up a little bit before maybe this end stretch absolutely destroying the fan base on what could be coming next. I think that's kind of one good reason for filler. I mean, not so much filler as much as it is like character development and character building on what he's learning in this world, what he's becoming to understand of how he can be around, how he can interact around humans, and how he has to react around demons. He's showing that time and time again. He's still learning and growing. So can't wait to see the end of this all. By watching it now, it definitely feels like there won't be a season 2. It feels like they're about to drop some huge bombshells on us and just absolutely devastate us with some crazy stuff. So I'm prepared. I hope you guys are prepared as well, because yeah, they're building up to something here, and I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I hope I talk to you in the next one, or that you just have an awesome one. So with all that being said, everybody, I will drop more content, so if you are subscribed here, you definitely will hear from me later today.